found where Ernest Hemingway's Ketchum, Idaho house is, against the wishes of everyone in that town. We went through Ketchum on our road trip as a tribute to Papa Hemingway. Ketchum, Idaho is the nearest town to Sun Valley Ski Resort. It's where Ernest Hemingway spent the last years and died. It's where his widow, Mary, lived out the rest of her life. It's a very expensive place to live. It's definitely the home of the beautiful people, and it's not very welcoming to Hemingway fans. The people of Ketchum, we discovered, will not allow people to see Hemingway's house because to access it you have to cross private property. They want the foundation to move it so people will not drive through their neighborhood. No one would tell us where it was located, but we are pretty sure we figured out where it is through Google and one woman we met on a path who mentioned the general direction where we should look. We think it's this house. It matches. This house is the correct shape, size, and location. It's the only one up there that fits. You can see the entranceway and the walk around the front. You can also see the stairs going down. It's up a private road. We drove through the housing addition up to the road twice, the last time a police car followed us. They really want to keep out tourists. We did get close, however, and you can watch our journey to discovering where that house is. Okay, we know where Hemingway's house is in Ketchum, Idaho. We can't see it, but we show you how to get out as close to it as you can get. First, on Main Street of Ketchum, right across from 6th Street, there's a road that goes down, and it's Warm Springs Road. And you take Warm Springs Road and you go down and just follow it down. It's toward the ski lifts and things, and go over the river. Here, out toward the slopes, beautiful river, and right up here, the first road to your right, up here, is Canyon Run. It's East Canyon Run. So you turn right down East Canyon Run. These neighbors out here, this is a very nice neighborhood. They don't want this to become a museum, and they're not going to give rights to the people who own it to get in there because they don't want tourists and Hemingway lovers swarming their beautiful neighborhood. But if you can see up here that gate that goes out into private property, we'll go right up to it. That's as close as we can get to it. I mean, it doesn't say you can't go in, but we're not going to do that. We're going to respect private property and not go on to it. But it's up there somewhere on 13 acres up that road. That is where Hemingway's Ketchum house is, up that road. Right up in there. That's it, folks. That's where his house is. And now I'll show you around. This is a gorgeous neighborhood. You can kind of see why they don't want a whole lot of people coming here, because these houses are freaking gorgeous. And I mean, you know, they have Sotheby's in Ketchum, and that's how expensive the real estate is out here. And some of these houses up in this neighborhood are freaking gorgeous. And that's why they don't want people like us wandering around their neighborhood. People who just love Hemingway and want to see where he lived. And these are some of the beautiful houses up here. And in this little neighborhood, look at that, really pretty houses. And it's a beautiful little neighborhood. Wonder what it was like when old Hem was alive, and how many of his, I bet he went up in there, I bet he went hunting in there. A lot of this, I wonder if it was, you know, just kind of hunting and fishing area rather than houses at that time. I have no idea. But it is a beautiful neighborhood. And that is where it was a little bit of a challenge
to find it. No one would tell us. We went to the library that is in charge of it. Oh, okay, this is a gorgeous house. Freaking gorgeous house over here. And they would not tell us. But we found some hints online, and you know, from the story and everything of it being out there on that private land. That's where it is, on Warm Springs Road.
Clear.
Yeah, you can go. We found it. We got pretty damn close.
The picture above shows that it is set near the river, and the picture from Google Earth shows how this house faces, toward Big Wood River. Fantastic location, with the mountain behind and the river in front. Google Maps doesn't show the house in map view, but the satellite view and Google Earth do, even the lat long. Here are the directions from the Best Western where we stayed. By the way, we recommend that hotel. It's awesome. His grave is also in the Ketchum Cemetery, and we were not the only people to visit that day. Hemingway fans do come to Ketchum. From what we read, Tom Hanks and Hemingway's granddaughter Mariel are on the board. The house is administered by the Ketchum Library, and someone is trying to decide what to do next. So now you have the information you need to get as close to the Hemingway house as possible, and hopefully one day it will be open to the public. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. You can subscribe to our channel or follow us, as we have adventures close to home for now before moving to Mexico and having even more adventures. Thank you for watching.